Now, I want to discuss on today's video some alternative quote-unquote ideas for redress which are floating around out there in one form or another, many of which have some merit at first glance, but none of which possess the constitutional elements of premeditated criminal violations of rights secured by all 6 articles of the Constitution that my admittedly developmental protocols for offensive actions have employed in them. I'd advise you to be very careful with any alleged remedy which has anything remotely to do with the Uniform Commercial Code, which by its very name deals with Commerce Clause powers of Congress, the use of which will almost certainly be construed by the 9 old farts, aka the U.S. Supreme Court, if you're lucky enough to somehow get that far, as a quote-unquote stipulation to the very jurisdiction you're attempting to challenge. Ditto for what I call fart claims actions, torts, or for any statutory remedy. Not only do we, the people, not need any action by the legislature, we have common law courts and actions, and the use of such quote-unquote authority runs an unknown and unknowable risk of being construed as having made a quote-unquote stipulation to the quote-unquote lawful existence of a legislature which can be proven not to exist. The same applies to the International Court in The Hague, and this might be even worse, since you might find yourself quote-unquote stipulating to the existence of the United Nations and claiming to be subject to its jurisdiction, a situation you should want to avoid like the plague. Did you know that it is at best highly questionable if any of the Geneva Convention Accords are cognizable, let alone enforceable in United States quote-unquote courts? And this is from the 9 old farts, particularly in a spate of cases from Gitmo, in which little relief was ever obtained in any such case. You can learn all of this and a lot more from my modestly priced constitutional defense document packets, information and exemplar of my work available on request at youwinnincourt@gmail.com. While I wish those advocating such remedies in good faith the best with their efforts, I believe that my unique constitutionally based approach, supported by my decades of intense, passionate, and independent study of the Constitution, history, and laws of the United States, will be far more effective, to the point where I invite all proponents, quote-unquote statutory gurus and the like, of any of the above alleged remedies to engage me in an a cappella debate if they think they can prove me wrong on any of my unopposed constitutional issues. Are you listening out there, Rich Iverson or Irwin Schiff? Please remember to like this video and tell all your friends.